My name is Phyllis Y. Whitley. If you have been spiritually victimized and traumatized, welcome to Spiritology Live, where I will bring my #1 Amazon bestseller author book to life. Each episode will be a spiritual, metaphysical, holistic space of consciousness where you will learn to break your religious shackles within and live in your promised land today. Let's go. Hello, everybody. I am so happy today. I am happy because today I am breathing, I am walking. Every day is a new task, and every day I am accomplishing at least 5 of those tasks. You got to get a couple of them out the way. We're going to dive right in. This is dealing with the rebellious seeds of yesterday. How do you prune it? Well, I'm going to start with a scripture. So I don't want y'all to run away. Please don't run away. Those who say, I just don't believe and I can't go into that realm. This is still a holistic spiritual place. Okay? But I need to have reference. Yes, my book is reference, but let's go and see this particular subject, a topic. First, we're going to go into Isaiah 14:12. How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations. Hello. I can go in there and dissect it. Okay, I don't just read scriptures. I do some stuff that I know your pastor don't do. And some of y'all pastors will probably come on here and get your sermon. But we're not going to talk about that. With that being said, he said the ground, the earth. You, what do you sow in the ground? What do you sow in you? My book is about that seed, that rebellious, that religious shackled seed that came back from yesterday. Nobody want to discuss yesterday because I don't want to know about what happened. I don't want to know about who was in bondage. You will never know how to fix your today so you can have a great tomorrow if you don't go back and look at your yesterday. That's what we're talking about. The ground, he said, cut to the ground. That seed, that rebellious seed is walking around the earth. They said a roaring lion, the devil's like a roaring lion seeking who he can devour. Okay, I don't really believe in all of that. Well, it doesn't really matter. They do have other channels you can go to. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and talk about the wise, the wisdom. Or should I say, let's talk to the people who are wise. Wise enough and spiritual enough to understand that everything that you see is not only a metaphor, but it's also an illusion. Well, can you explain that to me? Well, first of all, let's go back to the ground. The seed. What do the farmer do? He sows a seed. In my book, you learn that the seed is in you too. If the seed is in you too, we talked about in the past in my episodes how that seed is entered into your ear gate, your eye gate, and certain industry or even corporations or the system, I would say, targets certain seeds to certain people, certain class, certain groups. And those can be Hollywood. Let me see. Now, I don't believe that, but let's look at Hollywood. Hollywood, even though awards show, geared to certain class, certain groups, certain cultures. The commercials, isn't it funny, is always geared to beautifying one group of people. Why is that? That's that seed. The world is made up on wonderful colors. But why is it that you look at a commercial and you see target people who Hollywood say is beautiful? I'm not here to say somebody is ugly, but I'm here to say we are all beautiful. Why in America? Because we got to talk about the United States. Excuse me. United States. Why don't you see a multitude of beautiful men and women on these commercials? Okay, let's go. Let's leave Hollywood. Look at the medical community. Why is the commercials made up on medication? And then you see in the quietness, they'll say, This will cause that, this, that. Basically, they saying this will kill the H out of you. But they make it so low. Then they make it look like, oh, everybody, it's normal. They got a medication from everything. I am not knocking the pharmaceutical people because I used to be a pharmacist tech. But I'm saying that seed is in every industry out there to what? What did the scripture say? To weaken the nation, to weaken you. It starts right from the head. Weaken you. You weaken, your family weakened, then your neighborhood is weakened, then your community is weakened. To weaken the nation. Do you, or should I say, do we really need to look up and see a commercial about your pinky ain't working right? Because that seed goes in you and say, oh, wait a minute, I got a problem with my pinky. Oh my God, they got a medicine. Next minute, no, you send up in the doctor's office. Can I get that? Let me tell you something. Unless you got a great doctor, which I have one, and I only see her once a year, they will pull out that, they got to earn money too. And they'll pull out that prescription to write you anything you want. And then you sitting up here with medication. That right there is to weaken you. Your body is weakened. Hollywood will give you movies and base it on one culture. First of all, your son's going to grow up and think, well, you know what? This particular culture is the most beautiful. This particular woman is the most beautiful. I got to get that woman. I got to get that man. When majority of us are not a size 0. Not every man, not the best men are sitting in the gym. It's good to be healthy. Why not replace most of those commercials with health, exercise, walking, yoga, juicing,